Oh shit, here we go again.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out! Oh my God! KO in midair!
First of all, thanks so much for your suggestions how to improve the game, because I've got a lot of new ideas. 18? Well, then I've got 18 good ideas. 4 of them were the same. Alright, then I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anyway, in this video I will implement these features that will probably bring a bit of life to this game finally, so let's start it.
You should make a VC.
You mean a toilet? But whatever, you are the boss. So I think the best place would be for this feature, or whatever, at the military base, so let's see what models we have. A bucket with a toilet seat.
My disappointment is immeasurable, and my day is ruined.
A channel where you can talk and stream.
So you meant a voice channel for Discord. Anyway, I put the toilet in front of the church, so you don't have to ask it anymore. Good job, myself, good job.
I think it would be a good idea if you greatly increased recoil and decreased accuracy of the guns while moving, kind of like in CSGO.
Yeah, that's a good idea, and I could...
That way, in order to fight the fast-moving
It would be awesome
zombies
if
using
this
your
video
display.
I wrote a blog post a while ago about why I fucking hate video games, because this is what it does. It appeals to like the male fantasy.
Recoil and decreased accuracy.
Yeah, boy.
But don't go that far. I have to tell you something. It's related to why it took so much time to publish this video since the last. I'm sick. Very sick.
Sick of this bad system I made for weapon switching.
Look at this. How can you switch weapons in other games? You can do it by scrolling with the mouse wheel or press something on the keyboard. And what does it look like in my game? First you have to select the weapon you want to use, like
SM.
Then activate it in the Unity editor. Don't forget to deactivate the previous weapon you used. And then in the last step you just simply drag the activated weapon to the script. And finally you can play the game. Oh shit.
Hello there. Yeah, boy.
You did it. You crazy son of a bitch, you did.
So after I fixed the weapon switching, I could continue with the recoil, and you know me well. Basically there are two ways how I implement these features. First, it is simple and fast. Basically I just copy and paste others' code. And the second way is that when I watch a tutorial from Brackies and copy the code from it. But this time something weird happened.
Damn it!
Houston, we have a problem. Say again, please.
I think I understand the equation. If you wanna learn something, then you watch a tutorial from Brackies. But if you wanna do it faster, you just copy someone else's code. But what happens when you don't find the code and there is no tutorial? Yeah, it's possible. Maybe it sounds weird, but then you have to write the code yourself.
Jesus, Marge! What the fuck?
Round 1. Fight!
Great job, fellas!
Thanks, Master Scorpion.
Thanks, Sensei! Now finish him!
What?
Do it!
So it turned out that I made a small mistake when I implemented the FPS controller, and the problem is with the rotation. Actually, I have to rotate two different objects, where one is responsible for the horizontal rotation and the other is for the vertical. When the character looks left or right, I just rotate the root object. But unfortunately I can't use it to look up or down, because this happens. So to prevent that, I just simply rotate the camera up and down. And the problem is with the recoil that it pushes the weapon up and left or right. So I should calculate these values for two different objects, and that can also lead to some issues in the future if I keep this complex system. But why the fuck you made this way? You mean stall? Shit. So it looks like I have to remake the whole FPS controller by myself.
Round 2. Fight!
Create a new script, name it South Carolina Controller and paste the code below inside it.
By myself.
Dancing Cube status report. Status what? Just tell me how many suggestions are left. Oh, well, let's see. So you made the toilet, but I don't think that counts because that poor guy just wanted a voice channel. And after that, you started to work on the recoil and you ended up remaking the whole FPS controller. So 0 of 14? Honestly, I wouldn't say that. What do you mean?
Captain Jack Sparrow.
Rielaborare il controller FPS.
So after I finish with the refactoring, it's time to try it out. Man, it's much better than I expected. So does it rotate the same object? Well, it looks like unfortunately it still rotates two different objects. So the answer for the question is...
No! I'm fine.
Yes, that the FPS controller modifies two axes on two different objects.
Wait, I just proved myself why I can't rotate a single object and now I want to do that?
I'm retarded?
So, because I had no other choice, I continued with a simple plan. Every time I shoot, I will modify the y-axis on the root object and the x-axis on the camera. So after I implemented in that way, I could try it out and it seemed to be working. I mean, in that case, if I didn't use the FPS controller. You were right about one thing, Dancing Cube. It was worse to implement the recoil. So all I have to do is to modify two values when the player clicks with the mouse. Modify the y-axis between 1 and -1 and the y-axis by 2 degrees. Are you happy now?
Kind of.
Why is the player not happy?
Sausage!
Earlier that day.
Are you winning, son?
Son? Another one.
I don't like the red bars.
Fuck you! Hey, I'm sorry.
Hope you love the gold bar.
So could you add a cursor? Wait, not a cursor. The thing that replaces is Yuri cursor.
Crosshairs.
Yes, that is it. Please. Finally something easy to implement. Previously I used this red point as a Yuri and I just simply replaced it with this new one. But then I noticed something weird. When I move the mouse, the crosshair blurs for some reason. And the reason is this post-processing layer. The post-processing just adds some effects to the camera and makes the game looks better. So I just have to exclude the crosshair and that's all.
24 hours later.
I read every forum. I watched every tutorial. I became an expert, although I did not find a solution.
When did you become an expert in Unity post-processing?
Last night.
It was time to get into the second phase. I read the forums again and found something. One guy suggested that I should use two cameras. One only shows the objects that need post-processing effects and the other shows the crosshair without post-processing, thus it avoids adding the motion blur for it. And it seems to be working. Wait, what? Does the recoil work as well?
Sometimes my genius is... it's almost frightening.
I think we did a pretty good job so far.
Just tell them, Beckett, there won't be any problem. Yeah man, just tell them, don't hesitate. Wait, shouldn't you argue or... anyway.
So please, whatever.
So thanks for watching and don't forget to write your ideas in the comment section or join our Discord where you can share as well. See you soon, bye!